So
See, that's where Baylor's got a huge edge. Offensive line. Texas is very subpar. They lost a veteran, Denzel Okafor. They got a couple of basically redshirt freshmen, starting. Derek Kerstetter supposed to be their best offensive lineman, but he's playing right tackle. He can
That's
play.
a red flag right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know, Sid, don't you think maybe the O-line, D-line, the biggest differences between these two teams?
Absolutely. And that's usually where the game is won. Texas is going to have to try to win it with better skill people, and Baylor's no slouch at those positions as well. Casey-Thompson's had a really good year, but people have gotten after him lately, and he's been running for his life lately. Bijan Robinson, I think, is the best running back in the league, and it's a running back with good run. It's a league with very good running backs. So I don't say that lightly. So they've been able to open up some holes for him, but they've been average in pass protection, particularly late in games, and they don't maul you. A lot of Bijan Robinson's best runs are because he's special, not because he's running behind a great offensive line.
Yeah, be kind of interesting to see what he could do with Baylor's line, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, this is an unusual fact, but Baylor's beaten 2 top 25 teams this year, Iowa State and BYU.
Right.
Rule did not have a win over a top 25 team.
Really?
I know.
We
We
could
had to
not
like
believe
look it
that.
up.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
What was
went
his
to
record?
He went to the Sugar Bowl and did beat a top 25 team.
Oh, what was his record? Like 0-6 or something like that?
Yeah, probably. I don't know for sure,
That is
but
surprising.
that's a strange fact.
Yeah, it really is. Wow. Well, I think Dave Aranda's doing a hell of a job, and I still think Sarkisian, is a good hire. I think he's just got a very flawed roster. It's going to take a couple of recruiting seasons to kind of, fix what ails them. Casey-Thompson, junior quarterback, he's got another year. Bijan's a sophomore tailback, he's got another year. But he's just got to beef up the two lines, I think, because I don't know. They just don't. I don't know if you'd agree with me, but they just don't have difference makers on either side of the ball, other than a Bijan Robinson and this freshman receiver, Xavier Worthy, who I think is a beast.
He's a star.
And DeMarvion Overshown, their linebacker, who's just a jackrabbit, runs sideline to sideline. But other than those three said, do they have a difference maker?
No, average lines. We really thought at the beginning of the year that the defensive line would carry the water for the defense. Their most experienced unit. They had some really experienced big guys coming back. They haven't affected the opposition like we thought that they would, and so the secondary has been very below average.
Mm-hmm.
You saw those big plays they gave up against OU, and so it's a good team, but it's not a great team. I think, Kirk, did we both pick them to go 8-4?
I thought he went 9-3. I think I had 8-4 in one poll, 9-3 in another.
Homer.
Yeah.
You really picked them to go. I had them at 8-4, and that doesn't feel right now. 7-5 seems more likely. You really think they're going to go to? You think they're going to go to Ames and Morgantown and win both of those games? They haven't accounted to themselves. They haven't won a game away from DKR yet, have they?
Yeah, TCU. Just
TCU. That's it. Yeah. So those Waco, Ames, and Morgantown.
That's tough.
That's a tough triple right there. I'm not picking them to sweep that series. No way.
Yeah, the interesting thing is everybody's talking about finishing games and doing better in the fourth quarter, and the Texas coaches have stressed that. So it's like they keep saying, well, it's mental. We're not in our right gaps. And I don't know. I think Sid and I go, it looks like a lot physical too. Looks like you're getting whipped, and I think that's kind of, I don't know if that's coddling or what, but it's like you're getting your ass whipped in the second half. So maybe conditioning is a factor, who really knows? But if you play tired, you're not nearly as good. So, and they don't seem to have a lot of depth. They don't have a lot of backups that, they're playing 20 guys on defense, that sort of thing. So,
right.
But it's all mental.
It's all mental.